Last season was a series of ups and downs for Ford driver Robert Hight. Robert nearly missed the countdown to 10 altogether after a series of bad breaks and bad races left him 12th heading into the final race where the countdown field was set. However, a controversial weekend in Indy propelled Robert to the number 10 spot, and from there was no looking back. Robert went on to win an unprecedented 3 Wallies in the last 6 races and was crowned the 2009 Funny Car Champion. Earlier, I sat down with last year's champ and asked him about his goals for 2010 and more. Let's have a look. We're here with Funny Car driver Robert Top Gun Hight. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is exciting to be back here.
So how did you go from last driver to make it into the playoffs to the last man standing in the winner's circle?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself, trust me. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. We were just terrible all year, and then we got our act together, not just a little, but a lot when it counted. We won half of the races in the countdown. We didn't win a race all year in the first 18. So that's really, I owe it to my team, my crew chief, for just sticking together, everybody believing in each other, and getting the job done when it counted most.
You've got one of the best crew chiefs in the business, Jimmy Prock, who claimed his very first world championship in 2009 as well. So how instrumental was he in the turnaround at the end of the season?
It was all him, it really was. But we also have to give credit to our other teammates. We kind of adopted what Ashley and her crew were using as their engine combination, but it still goes back to Jimmy deciding to do that at the right time and then making it all work. And everybody always asks me what it's like for me to win my first championship. It's really, I feel, more pride for winning it for him and being his first driver to win the championship.
So do you think it's harder to win a championship or to defend a championship?
Well, it took me quite a few years to get my first championship, so I don't know what the defending is going to be like. I feel like I have a target on my back, and when I put that number 1 on the side of my car, that's like a big bullseye, because I know when I was on the bottom or second or third, that's what I strive for, is I wanted that number 1 off that other guy's car and on mine.
Robert, can you tell us a little bit about why you're so excited to be back here in Pomona?
At this race, the Winternationals, I get my ring, which is what you always want as a champion. That's what you strive for, is that world champion ring. So I get my ring and my jacket this race. I'm lucky, like a lot of the other sports, they have a bigger off season than we do, so they got to wait a longer time if they win a championship to get that hardware. And looking forward to getting that ring and wearing it proudly.